One tiger, please.
This again? Raam!
No, not you're a tiger. One tiger, please.
Oh, I see. Servus Freunde, my name is Jimmy Cage.
And I'm Deniz the Buddymeister.
And today it's time for our first Kannada movie.
Kannada cinema is also known as Chandanavana, and the film industry can also be called sandalwood. It's the fifth largest film industry in India, after Bollywood, Telugu cinema, Tamil cinema and Malayalam cinema.
It's an industry that is rich in tradition and that can be traced back to the year 1934, when the first Kannada talkie, Sati Sulachana, was released.
Kannada movies aren't that easy to find or get. There are some on YouTube, but either the quality of the video is poor or they don't have English subtitles. Well, there are a few that are fine, so we'll probably review one or the other in the future.
Hopefully so. With Thithi we were lucky because it is currently on Netflix, and what can I say, it's a really good movie.
Yep.
And that's something I knew after about 4 minutes.
Thithi is a 2016 Indian Kannada language drama film with sprinkles of comedy that was directed and co-written by Raam, Reddy, and the cast consists solely of non-professional actors.
Which you can guess, but you are so immersed in this world, or rather this small village, in the state of Karnataka in South India, that it doesn't really matter. All the acting is really impressive and the world the film creates comes across as very believable.
Thithi, which means funeral, is about how 3 generations of sons react to the death of the oldest in their clan, a man named Gowda, a locally renowned 100-year-old man.
Gowda's eldest son, Gattappa, is himself a pretty old man who spends his time wandering the village fields, puffing cigarettes and drinking brandy. Gattappa's more materialistic son, Tammana, plots to illegally sell Gowda's 5-acre property, even though the land officially still belongs to his father. And at the same time, Tammana's confident adolescent son, Abhi, shrugs his responsibilities to pursue a shepherd girl.
Thithi offers a very realistic look at the lives of the people in the remote village of Norikupalu. At times it feels like a documentary, but then again it's so well shot and edited.
Finally again, a well-edited movie. This was the first thing I recognized, which is ironic because normally you don't really pay much attention to editing, and when a film is edited well, it's almost seamless. But in the past, many Indian films we've seen struggled in that regard, and it was so refreshing that Thithi had this really nice flow to it.
Which is even more impressive when you realize that there is absolutely no music to be found. Even the end credits have none. And normally music is a big tool to hold your film together when it comes to editing.
But here everything flows nicely, even when, or especially when, we jump around quite rapidly between the different characters. Everyone has their little narrative that comes together so effortlessly, and once you understand where this will go, it's not that surprising upon a certain time in the story. It's not taking anything away from the feeling that you are in good hands here.
Yes, it's just all around a really good movie. Did we say that already?
The characters are so vibrant and, in the case of Gattappa, also wise. This movie really has to say something and you definitely take something with you from it.
I feel like Thithi tells me more about life and teaches me more than movies like Charlie, for example, where the message was handled much broader and direct.
Oh yes, with Thithi and 3 generations you also have this nice blend of coming of age, being middle-aged and being of old age. Something that I didn't see before. And it works wonderfully.
Every generation, every person of any age goes through their own problems, experiences, and as you get older, you might realize how irrelevant some of those things really are or were. That doesn't mean that problems can't be real problems, but how Gattappa approaches life, it's kind of great. There is this scene where he talks about his past and he says, "Was it real or just a dream that I had last night?" And that sentence alone makes this movie for me.
And although it is primarily a drama with a gripping little story and a climactic confrontation between father and son, there are many funny little moments in Thithi as well. And that again shows how real and true to life this movie is. It runs for roughly 120 minutes, but it becomes part of you way beyond that.
So in German we'd say?
Thithi erzählt eine generationsübergreifende, konfliktreiche Geschichte in leichtfüßiger und cleverer Manier. Für knapp 2 Stunden sind wir Teil eines kleinen Dorfes in Karnataka, aber Gadapas weise Worte klingen auch lange danach noch in unseren Ohren. I give Thithi 8 out of 10. It's more like 8.2, but I don't do that.
For me, it's also 8 out of 10. It's more like 8.4, but I don't do that either.
So that's it for today. We hope we got you interested in checking out Thithi for yourself.
And now it's time for you to recommend us all those great Kannada movies, so please leave a comment.
You do realize our Indian movie watch list is already over 150 movies long, don't you?
Which means if we continue at this rate, it's 3 years until we're done.
Until then, you can hit me up on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram simply at TheJimmyCage.
And you can hit me up simply at The Buddymeister. And also check out my podcast, BUDDYMEISTER SCORES, where I talk about the music of film, television and video games. It's available on iTunes and Stitcher.
And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, share, subscribe, whatever you like. And make sure you hit that bell for all we have to tell.
One tiger, please.
This again?
No. Not you're a tiger. One tiger, please. Rachenputzer nennt man das.